What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with another MLB 15, the show, Chicago Cubs franchise, and welcome to the opening day of 2016 here against the Milwaukee Brewers. And if you missed the stream, there's going to be a, obviously I think it's archived on Twitch, and there's also the last video. I also posted it on YouTube, so if you guys were missing that at all, you guys go check it out. Welcome to opening day 2016. Willie Peralta on the mound for the Milwaukee Brewers, and Jake Arrieta on the mound for the Cubs. And my projection for the Cubs this season, I think we're going to win 100 games, maybe more. This team is very top-heavy, maybe not so much depth. Well, actually, there's a little bit of depth. We just have to not in the majors right away. We do have some really good bench players. We have some really good people in the bullpen, and I feel like that this team has the potential to win the World Series. Now, we do have Jacob deGrom and Juan Lagares as a trade for Starlin Castro. You guys said, one of you guys said, why did you trade Castro? He's so hot. Well, he wasn't really feeling in my franchise. There's a difference between real life and franchise, obviously, but there's a reason why I did it. I didn't like Castro's style of play in the franchise. Still committed a lot of errors, and Javier Baez is better defensively, and an Addison Russell can actually play his natural position. And so can Javier Baez. And Javier Baez, this is his year to be called up and prove that he is the man for the future. Now, we're going to try and win the World Series, obviously. We take a look at our schedule here. Looking pretty dang solid. Like I said, I think we could really win 100 games this year. We were pretty close last year. We were 4 wins short of 100. So if we can maybe get some of those games to go up for us, then yeah, we could definitely win 100 games. Pitching rotation looking great. We have all of our starting pitchers who are 80 overall or above. 3 of them near 90 or above, like Jacob deGrom, John Lester, and Jake Arrieta. So we have 3 solid pitchers that could win us a game at any given day. So I don't expect to lose many games this year. That's the goal. This team is built to win now, and I think we could do it. But let me know what you guys think of the team so far. How many games do you think we're going to win, and if we're going to break the curse or not. So we're going to take on the Milwaukee Brewers today. Obviously, I said the pitching matchup already. And again, drop a like if you like the video. And if you're new, subscribe. And also, if you saw something in the video that you really liked, make sure you comment about it, because I like reading your guys' comments and all that crazy stuff. So we're going to get into this game against the Milwaukee Brewers, and I will see you there.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next.
And we're back here with the Brewers lineup here. Carlos Gomez, obviously a big threat. And obviously we have players like Scooter Gennett who are coming up as well. We've had a lot of problems facing the Brewers in the past. They do have a really stacked lineup. Their problem is pitching. Carlos Gomez, obviously he's in Houston now. But in the game he's still in Milwaukee. But the Brewers lineup actually scares me of how many bats they have that could actually, can kill you at any time. I think all their players in their lineup are 80 overall or above. So that's what scares me the most. They don't have much depth for pitching, but the thing is, they can hit the ball. It kind of reminds me of the old Blue Jays before they got really good. They used to have like Jose Bautista. They still had Josh Donaldson and Edwin Encarnacion. They just didn't have any pitching, and that's what ultimately killed them in the end. And that's pretty much what this Brewers team is looking like. They just lack pitching, and obviously Willie Peralta is no joke either. But when you lack pitching, it can come back to bite you. You won't win many games with a short pitching rotation or a lack of pitching. So they are getting on base pretty early, which I did kind of expect. Obviously, Jake Arrieta is the best pitcher in baseball, but, I mean, he still has his moments where he just doesn't look as good as he should. But you see right here, we got a fly ball here to Soler. The throw to the plate, it looks like it was on time, but it was off the mark. So if that ball was on the line, he would have been out at home easily. So that one was... I was a little salty after that one. I'm not going to lie. When I was playing this game, I was a little salty after giving up that run. I'm like, we have Jake Arrieta on the mound, and he's already given up a run in the first 2 innings against the Brewers. But they can hit the ball, so let's give them a little credit here. They can hit the ball. But you see, we're showing a little patience here against Willie Peralta. We do get a base hit right here from Soler, but I decided, okay, hey, Soler's got some speed. Let's just try for third. But what's the cardinal sin on base? What's one of the cardinal sins of baseball? Never make the last out at third base. And we did just that, and now the inning's over. We end up not getting a run out of that, and you never know what could have happened. So, ground ball to Chris Bryant, throw on to first. It's on time, and, you know, after that first inning, you know, Arrieta's kind of settled down into a groove, getting a lot of ground ball outs. Not really getting many strikeouts this game. Kind of surprising. But you see right there, Willie Peralta strikes out Addison Russell to end the inning. And Willie Peralta's got his A game on today. So this is going to be a really good pitcher's duel. So here, again, strikeout for Jake Arrieta. That's his first strikeout of the game to Chris Davis. And again, later on, they get a ground ball here to Javier Baez. And actually, it's a line drive to Javier Baez. Looked like a ground ball for a second, but nope, that's a line drive. But anyway, here again, here's Anthony Rizzo going to take this one down the line into right field, and he's going to end up on second with a double. Anthony Rizzo, probably the face of the Cubs right now. Him and Arrieta, well, face of the hitting staff anyway, hitting players anyway. But the position players, yeah, face of the Cubs, not Jake Arrieta, Anthony Rizzo. Face of the pitching staff is Jake Arrieta. So, yeah, technically we have like 3 or 4 faces of the Cubs. But Kyle Schwarber strikes out swinging to end the inning. And here again, Jake Arrieta doing his thing. Getting a lot of ground ball outs, like I said. That one's to Addison Russell, out by a good clean step or two right there. So here in the 6th, Miguel Montero for the 9th pitch of the at-bat on a 2-2 count. Takes this one to deep right, and that one is gone. Miguel Montero, with the wind blowing out to right field, takes that one over the wall, and the Cubs tie the game at 1. Thank you, Miguel Montero. I was getting a little nervous there since, you know, Willie Peralta's kind of got his A game going, but, you know, Miguel Montero kind of settled that down a little bit, so that's a good thing, right? Right? I mean, I do like Miguel Montero in this game. He's really a user-friendly player, in my opinion. But here again, we do have Jake Arrieta at the plate, and that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. As Arrieta, yeah, he can hit the ball sometimes, but not all the time. But not today, anyway. So you see Adam Lynn, strike 3, swing and a miss. So we're going to end that threat right there. As here we are in the Addison Russell at the plate. And that is going to be a base hit for Addison Russell. So now we have a runner on, a speedy runner at that. So we could try and take second base here. I like the opportunity here that is presented to us with Juan Lagares at the plate. And Addison Russell swipes second base. But hold on, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to be injured on the plate. And now we have to replace him. We're going to replace him with Arismendi Alcantara for now. Because he can be an infielder at times. I think he could be very viable at shortstop for now until his return, which he might be out for a couple days, but it's not really that big of an issue. But you see Chris Bryant hits in Alcantara. It's 2-1 Cubs late in the 6th inning. So now Peralta has kind of been struggling the last couple of innings. So but we finally got to him. That's a good thing. But you see right there, David Murphy swinging a miss, strike 3 on a high inside pitch. He must have just been like freaking out or something that ball was that close and tried to defend himself. That's my only guess. But you see Javier Baez taking this one to deep right. And I'll take that out for Javier Baez. At least he's not striking out. He hasn't stricken out much in this game. So we want him to improve his contact. And if we can't improve his contact stats, then we're in big trouble because I want him to make contact. But he has been doing very good defensively. And that's one thing that kind of killed us last year, especially in the postseason, and why we lost the World Series. We just sometimes committed a lot of errors. And we can't have that this year. We got a lot of good defensive players on the team now. But you see Lagares pops that one up, and that one's going to end the threat as well, as we're going to the 9th inning now. And Hector Rondon on the mound here to close it out for the Cubs. And a swing and a miss with 2 on and 2 outs. And Jonathan Lucroy does not come up with the big hit as the Cubs start off the season 1-0. And they beat the Milwaukee Brewers 2-1. Very low scoring affair. But it's opening day. You kind of expect it. The Cubs start off great. Hopefully, we can end up with 100 wins. Like I said, that is the goal. Jake Arrieta pitched 8 solid innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Only 3. As a team, we only struck out 4 batters. But, hey, a win is a win, ladies and gentlemen. We will take it. But that's Hector Rondon's first save of the season. He had 53 last year. Let's see if he can top that number this year. And hopefully, like I said, the Cubs just win a bunch of games this year. I know you guys can't wait to see it. As you see the stat line, Miguel Montero had a big game as well. Had a couple of hits, had a home run to boot. And hey, the Cubs are 1-0, guys. Willie Peralta pitched a pretty damn good game as well. 6 innings, pitched 7 Ks, 2 earned runs. Obviously a quality start, but just not enough to win. As Jake Arrieta is player of the game, with that stat line that I just told you about, that 8 innings pitched, 3 Ks, 5 hits, 1 earned run. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you're new to the channel at all, make sure you click that subscribe button for more videos. But until next time, my name is Sin with Vengeance. You guys have been amazing as always. And I'm out of here. Peace.